Order. Just proceed and conclude.
Mr. Speaker, those are points of annoyance. Because, Mr. Speaker, I am not discussing the merits or demerits of the case. I'm only trying to demonstrate to my colleagues why I'm proposing the committee way. I want to plead with you to listen to me, give me an ear. Ultimately, you will make the decision. Because for me today, having been considering myself as a ranking member of this House, I've sat through maybe 4 or 5 impeachment processes. The reason why I'm suggesting to you that you should consider passing this resolution is because I have experience. Mr. Speaker, it will be upon the 47 delegations to make a decision on whichever way they want to deal with this matter. I've told you the advantages of a committee, and I've also told you the disadvantages of a plenary. The reason why I believe, and this is the point that I was trying to prosecute earlier, that a committee is which would be able to give the people of Meru and the governor justice, is because as we sit here, as per Article 125, we are sitting with the powers that we have are quasi-judicial. We have the same powers as the High Court. So when you make a decision, it is imperative and important that we become future-centric, in the sense that whatever decision we make today, when we stand here to defend whichever way, either to send the governor home or to save the governor, it is something which will go on record, and your children and your future generation will be able to look back and say, that house. Because, Mr. Speaker, I consider this house the house of union, the house of reason. This is the only house, Mr. Speaker, where a senator from Lamu, who has got maybe 120,000 people, will sit, 90,000, will sit with a senator of Nairobi, who has got about 5 million people, and each one of them will have 1 vote. That is why I say it is a house of union. We are called upon, Mr. Speaker, to oversight our counties. You know, and that is the reason why we are the court that will decide, will be able to trial. Because one thing I want to remind my colleagues is that we do not impeach a governor. The Senate does not impeach a governor. A governor is impeached at the county assembly. The only thing we do is to confirm the charges. We are sitting as judges. And that is why I'm pleading with you that for us to be able to understand this process very well, I'm pleading with you that we go the committee way, trust distinguished men and women who represent counties and who represent the Senate of the Republic of Kenya to go through the documentation, come back and tell us, colleagues, distinguished senators, this is what we have found. We do it very well. I'm one of those people who believe that sitting here, and you will see, you will go through the experience if you choose to go the plenary way. You will get bored here, you will walk out, the 2 lawyers will rant, they will say whatever they want to say, you know. And you know, Senator Cherargei, through the Speaker, as I conclude.
Order, Senator Cherargei, Senator Gloria. As
you will have an opportunity to make your case.
We are not in a soccer match where you can boo when you don't like the player.
You know,
this is the plenary. Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, I now understand why a former colleague said that if, let me quit it there. It is important for us to reason. And I want to plead with you, as I call my colleague, the distinguished Senator Asige, to be able to second this motion, to consider the committee way. Because today you're sitting there, tomorrow you'll be a governor. And when you are governor, you'd want to be given an opportunity to be heard and to be given an opportunity for you to be able to be asked questions and represent. Finally, Mr. Speaker, as I move, I hope that wisdom will prevail and that the